Hello, hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and today I'm on the struggle bus, and as I have been on the struggle bus, my Credo order came and I could not be more excited to share it with you. So if that sounds good to you, if you want to kind of see what I got in my Credo haul, and I think we have enough for a full face, so I'm going to get ready on camera as well. So if that sounds good to you, I hope you'll stick around, hang out, bear with me through this allergy cold situation. And yeah, let's jump into it. So quick heads up, if the footage is choppy, it's because this cold or allergy situation, whatever it is, I have to take itch breaks like that and I really want to avoid any gross noises. However, that said, I really needed to film today and I contemplated not filming, missing an upload this week, and just laying in bed and reading because I'm exhausted. I don't feel good. I had to miss out on family activities yesterday. And then I got this Credo order. Oh Lord, that's how it's going today. I got this Credo order and I really wanted to share what I got, especially because it comes with a free gift with purchase right now on orders over $125. Don't read me to filth for this order. I made this order because I was almost out of my signature fragrance, which is the Ellis Brooklyn Perfume and Sweet, a phenomenal fragrance. I'm almost out, so that one will be in my empties and I can go in depth there. But if you're looking for like a cleaner perfume and you don't want to stick with just an essential oil type scent that's very kind of basic one note, please check out Ellis Brooklyn. It's just great. I've been wearing Sweet now for 3 years and I just love it so much. But that said, you know that scent means a lot to me and I'm having a bad day today. So what we're going to do is combine scent and makeup and sharing some really exciting products to get us through the day. And also a major shout out to my shirt. If you as a kid read the Little Mr. Man or Little Miss books, please let me know. I didn't know that this was like more of a deep cut until recently. I work with a lot of people in the UK and the books were illustrated by an artist from the UK. But two worlds collided and Little Mr. Man did a collab with none other than the Spice Girls, which is like two very specific things from my childhood pushed together. And come on, girl power, Spice Girls, heck yeah. I was a Scary Spice stan. Let me know which Spice Girl resonates with you the most down below. They always made me play baby because I had blonde hair, but Scary was where it was at. And Posh is not on this, and I don't know why. She missed out. Anyway, that is bringing me joy today, and the rest of these products are as well. So the first thing that I ordered was the Sweet Perfume. I'm going to go through a couple of things that are not makeup related, and then we're going to dive into a demo with the things that I did get that were makeup related. I picked up a couple of things from this brand called Paume, which, what a cheeky name for a hand care company. You know, I love testing out new hand care companies. London Town, Olive and June, etc. But I picked up the exfoliating hand cleanser in the signature scent. The packaging is just like so chic. I love it. And I already busted this open and used it as soon as the package arrived. So I want to touch on the note. This is a spa scent. When people say it smells like a spa, 100% smells like a spa. And I was reading the ingredients and it is definitely because of the cedar, lavender, rosemary, citrus, orange, and lemon peel oils in this. But the granulars were very, very fine. And my hands like still feel so soft, and it's been a while since I washed with this, so I am so happy to have this. This will be busted out when I need to feel better about myself and pamper myself a little bit. And then I picked up the moisturizing antibacterial hand gel and the signature scent as well. Again, beautiful packaging. I picked this up, one, because I wanted to test another hand care company, but also because I use a hand sanitizer on my desk just to have on hand, especially if I'm messing with Frank, who is also on the struggle bus today. So we'll see how far we get through filming. And I'm almost out of the one on my desk that I'll go through in my upcoming empties, but I'm so excited to have this. I also love that it's like the little twist top like this, and I'm actually going to use this before I touch my face just to test it out, even though my hands are clean. Smells good. It's not like too alcohol-y. A lot of them that came out around COVID just like took me back to like bad experiences with alcohol. And yeah, the leftover scent, I mean, you do get a little alcohol scent as with every hand sanitizer, but it is that spa smell, which I typically don't like, but this one's done very well. And my hands, yeah, it is soft. I do want to try the hand cream. It has probiotics in it, and then they have, like, this is kind of the travel antibacterial hand gel, but they have like the cutest little white pump, and they do refill packs, which I appreciate. So now that I know I love this could potentially go in my purse, and then I can get the set for my desk. But yeah, what I remember is they're reasonably priced. Obviously, this is going to be a more expensive hand soap than like Method, which is what we use here in my household. But this is like kind of a special occasion when your hands really need some love and attention. So yeah, that's the hand care I picked up. Next, I want to talk about a hair care product. So I have been eyeing this brand as soon as they landed on Credo, and the good thing about Credo is the free gift, which I'm going to go over that after I go through this, I think. They have an excellent point system. You get points for every order, and then similar to Sephora, you can pick up samples, but their samples are usually better than Sephora and bigger. So I have been looking at the brand SHAZ and KIKS for a while. Unfortunately, on the brand site, they were sold out of these kind of travel sizes, and I didn't want to invest because it is a little pricey. I think it's close to $40 for the large tub of their hair products. So when I saw that this was like a 200 point perk at Credo, I jumped on it. It is the Unearth Yourself Balancing Clay Hair Cleanser with Multani Midi, Jamun seeds, and hibiscus. It says the Multani Midi is the Indian's fuller earth clay, and Jamun seeds gently unclog pores and remove excess oil and dirt from your scalp, all while keeping your scalp balanced and not overly stripped. Clay minerals strengthen and detangle strands for all hair types. Rub between hands to lather, massage into scalp and strands. And it's out of Austin, Texas. This is a woman-owned business, an Indian woman-owned business. Happy to support that. I'm very excited to try this. One, because who doesn't love something that's good for your scalp? The texture is so cool. It looks, let me see if I can get a shot. There we go. That lighting is much better. It looks like the Trader Joe's acai scrub. It's like a purple with darker purple bits in it. But the reason I picked this up and I'm so interested in this is I love to support a woman-owned business, an Indian woman-owned business at that. But my hair loves kaolin clay in shampoos. The Amika Sexture shampoo is the one I have the most familiarity with, and I love that. It gives me a ton of volume. My scalp loves it. I've mentioned on my channel before that I have a scalp that will break out in hormonal acne if I am not washing every day with a shampoo that it agrees with, so I cannot wait to try that out, and I will keep everybody updated on that. But I'm so excited to have a small size before committing to the big one. They also have a hair conditioner, and there's some of the products that are geared towards curly hair and then fine hair, which I really appreciate, because some of these hair care companies that only gear themselves towards curly hair, I want to try the product so bad, but I know with my fine hair it's going to get weighed down. So I really appreciate that, especially the use of clay. Absolutely outstanding. I'm all over the place. There is going to be quite a lot in this free gift with purchase, so I will run through that quickly. Today, the day that I'm filming, is June 20th, so happy Juneteenth to everybody. If you don't know what Juneteenth is, where have you been? Go look up some resources, learn about it, help us celebrate it. But also a fun fact for you, I am from West Virginia, and today is also West Virginia Day, when we seceded from the South. Anyway, first thing up in the gift with purchase, it comes in a nice little bag like this. I reuse these when I travel for like underwear, bathing suits, small bits, whatever. The first thing is another Ellis Brooklyn scent, which is Sunfruit, and this is why I'm not putting the sweet on. I'm going to put this on, and it is going to make me happy. I've already smelled this, and it is fabulous. It's so good. I will read the notes. Bergamot, fresh fig, jasmine, cyclamen, orris, orange blossom, vanilla, and musk. I don't get a ton of the musk. It's just like a very bright summer, like fruity, but not that fresh fig. I'm wondering if they include like the green leaves of it, because it is very bright. It's not like a sweet fruity scent. mean, it's still sweet, still fruity, but it's not gourmand. It's bright and fresh, and I really love that. So I'm happy they included that because I have another tester of this, but this will give me the opportunity to see if I want to purchase a full size, and I think it's going to go really well with something else I used today to help brighten my spirits. So far, we got the shirt, we got the scent, we got the order. But in my last empties, I talked about completing the Dove antiperspirant spray, and so I went to re-up that, and they had, it's 14s, but like, it's not. And it's the blue raspberry scent. This is a scent that I will get sick of, so I picked up my normal Kjaer coconut, but this smells like blue raspberry bubblegum. And there's something so nostalgic about it, like blue raspberry Hubba Bubba, and it makes me happy. So I used that today, and it pairs well with that sweet scent. Moving on. This is something I'm not going to be using today. It is the Super Hair Hair Nutrition from Moon Juice. Moon Juice is a very pricey brand, so I'm excited to try this out. There's 40 capsules, and it's 4 capsules every morning, so 10 days worth of this. I'll try it, but hair supplements, I don't want to go into depth of how I feel about those. Another thing that I won't be using today is the Noel Brow Serum, which it is a very generous size. It is 0.17 fluid ounces. I think that this might be full size. I did look up how to use this. Ooh, it's a nice gold package. But they do recommend using it at the end of the day when nothing with alcohol is going to get on it. It is just like a castor oil, jojoba oil with frankincense and a couple other things to help condition and grow the lashes or the eyebrows. I will be testing this out. You know, I could use it after the decades of overplucking, so I'll report back on this as well. What else in this little bag of goodies? Okay, so this I'm not going to be using today either. It is the Indie Lee Squalane Facial Oil Hydrate and Renew. I am so excited. I have wanted to try Indie Lee CoQ10 toner mist for a while, but could never justify the price to try something new on a brand that I haven't tried before. I should caveat that. But I'm very excited. My face loves squalane, so I will be using that tonight. The reason I'm not using it now is because I'm going to be using a lot of other hydrating products, so I don't know how things are going to work out. I don't want pilling or anything crazy to happen. The next thing is a travel size of the Gold Faden MD Solution Pure Start Gentle Detoxifying Facial Cleanser with wheat protein, botanical cleansing agents, and grapefruit peel oil. So I have tried a couple other things from Gold Faden MD in the Petit Vour box subscription back in the day, and there were a few things I really liked. The eye cream is one of them. I will probably not be using this because of the citrus oil, but my husband will. So I will report back on how he gets on with that. Another item I won't be using is a travel size of the Juice Beauty Prebiotics 20% vitamin C. My skin does not really get along with vitamin C, hence why I'm not using this, but also because I have a couple of other skin prep, there we go, skin prep items that I'll be using today. I don't want to add too much to the face, but it's a nice little bottle with a pump. And I might be giving that to someone else just because, again, vitamin C and I aren't the closest of friends, you know? Then another thing I won't be using is the Routine Mini Deodorant, but I do want to test this. I have tried a lot of natural deodorants. I have not tried this brand. I'll look at the ingredients. If there's baking soda, I'm out because that really breaks my armpits out in a terrible, terrible rash. There is none. So it's coconut oil, magnesium, kaolin, cornstarch, another root powder, shea, sunflower seed oil, olive oil, rosemary leaf extract, and then scent. But what got me is the scent. It's tonka, cardamom, and vetiver. I love cardamom and tonka. Vetiver, I've never smelled that on its own enough to know. It's nice. It smells very earthy, hippie. But I like it. I might try it, but there's no ingredients in there that make me think that it's going to stop the stench. So The jury's out. We shall see. And then we're going to get into the products that I am going to be using on my face, which I'm very excited about. I'll run through them quickly, and then we're going to get everything set up, and I will start applying to my face, and we will try to whiz through this because I know we're already like 10-15 minutes in. There is a travel size of the Exa Jumpstart Smoothing Primer. I will be trying this. I looked it up, and there's no ingredients that should hurt my skin. However, there's cocoa powder in it, which I thought was so interesting. We'll get into that. Then I have the Kjaer Weis Deluxe Sample. This is the blush in Sun Touched. Oh, I ripped the packaging and I dug my nail in, but it looks like that. We'll get into it. I told you. We're a mess today. The Ilia Fullest Volumizing Mascara, Volume Thickness Drama Arginine and Pro Vitamin B5. I'm very excited. I have not tried an Ilia mascara before, so we'll try that today. And then a Vapor Highlight Stick. I don't know if this is full size or not. Maybe editing Rachel can let us know, but it is a hefty little package here for a highlighter. It looks promising. Looks like this. And this is the shade Moonlight. Very, very pretty. I'm excited. I have not tried any makeup from Vapor, so I am ready to dive into that. Then we have the Kinship Super Melt Vegan Jelly Lip Mask. This is a travel size. I have a full size already, so I'm going to be gifting this to a friend because I love this product. I know that I do, for lip prep especially. So I will be passing that along, but we'll see who ends up with that. The next is Grown Alchemist Natural Hydrating Sunscreen. This is a travel size in SPF 30, 0.34 fluid ounces. Excited to put this on my face. And then I want to mention I got another 200-point perk, the 11 by Venus. I'm very excited to try this. This is the line by Venus Williams. Perfect Form Tinted Lip Balm, SPF 15, 100% mineral in the shade Power Player, sorry. Very excited to try this. There's a lot more from this brand that I want to try in the SPF department. Look where I obliterated that Kjaer Weis. But I am a little not back ordered, but I am like backlogged in SPF right now, and I don't want to keep opening things up until I can use them. So I wanted to at least test something, so I got that. And then I guess while we're here, I should run through just the last few things that I picked up. I picked up the Kosas Revealer Concealer. Absolutely love it. Already know that, so we're going to be using that today. I can't wait to break into a fresh one. And then I picked up the Westman Atelier Vital Pressed Skincare Powder. I am so excited to see what this is all about. I have used a lot of products from Westman Atelier. So far, they've all been hits, and I'm just so curious. People are saying, like, it's very blurring. You know, I love that. I need to see for myself. And then, you know, I love algae extract in everything. Anything C, give it to me. This is the brand Mara, and it is an algae and moringa sea silk lip balm. So a lot of different lip products today. We'll see if we can manage to get them all on my face. That being said, we are going to jump into skin prep and applying makeup. I have packed up another basket of clean beauty that you can find at Credo. Oh my goodness. And I got blush all over my nice little basket. But I brought these in because obviously I don't have any eyeshadow, bronzer, so I want to be able to do a full face. So I already feel kind of better just talking about products that I love. And Credo is a beautiful company to support. They do clean beauty, whatever that means to you. They do have a page about what that means to them. Implore you to check it out. They do carry a lot of great brands. I wish they carried Fit Glow. They do not, but they carry Kosas, obviously, Westman Atelier, 11 by Venus, which is exciting. I didn't know that her brand would be all mineral sunscreen. I'm so excited to try that out. And this Paume, this is so cool. I'm so happy. All right, let's stop rambling and let's jump into the demo. Also, this is very informal and is going to be a lot of first impressions, and I'm not going to overdo it with all the pricing. Go check it out if you're interested. Nothing is going to be exorbitantly priced except for that Westman Atelier powder, and we'll get there. I do know the price of that off the top of my head. But I'm going to go in with the Kinship Super Melt Vegan Lip Jelly Mask. This is my full size. I love this. It really does a nice job of gently exfoliating, especially if you put it on right when you start your makeup. By the time you get to your lips, it's like nicely exfoliated without having the messiness of sugar or exfoliating beads. And then I'm going to go in with the Pure Ceramides, because I'm telling you, this cold or allergy situation, whatever it is just relentless. I'm probably not even going to keep this face of makeup on all day. I really wanted to get cleaning done on my day off, but I don't know that that's going to happen. All right, I'm going to go in with this SPF first. I am a little nervous about this SPF. It is 100% mineral from the Grown Alchemist, but there is a lot of essential oils. I'm only going to have it on for today, but at least we can figure out what the texture is. It is a very nice aluminum tube, though. And I know that they have hand creams and things. I've never tried the brand before. It has a little bit of like that zinc oxide smell, if you know what I'm talking about. Actually, this smells like Desitin. Did anybody ever use Desitin back in the day? The rash cream? What does that smell? I'm also nervous. It's like kind of separating a little bit on my hand, if you can see that. Oh, Lordy. And it breaks down into a very oily product. Oh, I don't think I like this. Honestly, it feels like mayonnaise. I don't think I can do it as I keep rubbing. Oh no. You guys, I can't do this. It feels so stinking oily. No, I'm gonna wipe this off and be back. That's going to someone else. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that I caught that on camera, because that is a big no for me. I'm already chancing it with the essential oils, and that texture, oh wow. So I reapplied the Beauty Pie Eye Ceramides, and I patted that in, cleansed my face, spritzed with the Fit Glow, and then added the Belief SPF on top, and I feel normal now. And we've let that sink in. So I'm going to go in with the next product, which I put on the back of my hand, and I already know that it's okay. And again, there's no ingredients in this that are going to freak my skin out. And this, yeah, I wanted to say, Smoothing Primer from Exa. I have not tried anything from Exa yet, but it looks like this. It looks like a smoothing primer, if that makes sense. I don't believe, though, that there's any silicone in this. I'll pop on the screen if there is. But it feels nice and hydrating. Between this and the Westman Atelier, I better look like a smooth baby face, you know? And this doesn't smell like anything. I don't believe it's scented either. But it feels nice and hydrating, which I really like. I cannot get over that sunscreen. I don't think I've ever tried a fail that intense on my video before. See, I like cleaner makeup, but clean means something completely different to me. Like, I don't mind silicones. We could go on for hours and hours, but Grown Alchemist feels very crunchy, if that makes sense. Not for me. All right, I'm gonna whiz through my base. It's going to be the Chantecaille, and then we'll come back with the Kosas concealer. All right, so I did a lighter than usual layer of the Chantecaille Future Skin Gel, which is a clean brand that will fit right in with the rest of this haul. And now I'm going to bust into a brand new Kosas Revealer Concealer in the shade 0.5N. I'm very excited. I love having a fresh one of these. They do start to go off fairly quickly, but it is a beautiful concealer. It's my favorite to spot conceal. I have been using the Rose Ink, but I much prefer that as an eyeshadow base than a spot concealer. The Kosas is my favorite spot concealer because it looks like skin, but it still provides the level of coverage that I need to feel confident in my skin. And I like to use this even without that Chantecaille, just as like my kind of foundation without using foundation. I'm going to use the Beauty Pie Seamless Buffing Foundation just to tap that in. Especially when you're spot concealing, this tapping motion is going to be a lot more impactful. If you start to buff it, you're going to lose some of the coverage, or the coverage is not going to stay where you want it to. So I just like to tap that around. And I will kind of go in a circular motion on my chin because my chin tends to be quite red. Just blend the edges out. And again, especially for these, you'll see I leave the kind of more intense spots for last because I want that concealer to kind of sit and dry a little bit so that it remains fuller coverage than if I would have gone in as soon as I set it down. Same for under my eyes. I'm going to take what's left over and just even out the redness on this other side. But usually once we get blush on, it kind of covers that a little bit. And I'm going to use the same brush and go under the eyes, and I like to bring it down the side of my nose and not go all the way under because I am trying to prevent creasing. And then just the inner corner of my eye and bringing that over the lid just to even out the veins that I have. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with the eyes yet. We'll see. It's probably going to be a minimal effort day, number one, because I don't feel good and I really just want to play and pull myself together to feel a little bit better. But there you have it. It's not a super full coverage face, but it is covering quite a bit. I have indiscretions on my face. And it just, the Kosas just looks so nice, like skin. This is a good testament because I have texture here and a lot of scarring, and you can still see a little bit of my scarring coming through, but I just look finished and put together, which I so much appreciate. But I'm gonna do my brows with Kosas and then we will come back. All right, I just went in with the brow pop to fill in the sparse areas and the air brow in taupe, both in taupe, to set them down. You've seen me do my eyebrows a lot, and I don't want to make this even longer than it already is going to be, basically. Next, I want to do my cheeks, and we'll go from there. So I have that Kjaer Weis in the shade Sun Touched after I freaking demolished the packaging and the product. That is Sun Touched. Let's go ahead and swatch. It's like a peach. And then I also have Radiance, which I know is more of a highlighter, and I think I want to use, yeah, that's almost like low-key a bronzer on me. So Sun Touched is on the top, Radiance is on the bottom. I have not used Kjaer Weis cheek products. However, I have used the foundation. I did like it. Again, I told you I've been through the whole clean thing, so chances are if there is a hyped clean product, I have used it. I'm going to start with this. We might have to bring a couple of other things in. Excuse me, the itching never stops. We might need to bring another product in on my face because I like a dimensional blush look. So I'm going to pick that up just on a cheek brush, and I'm very excited to see how this performs. And I have a feeling it is peachy, but a lot of this stuff goes orange on me just with the coloring of my skin, but so far that looks nice. Depends on the tone of the peach. Peach can go orange on me, but it also can be a very flattering color on my skin tone. It just depends. This one wants to go a little orange, but overall, it's a very nice product. It is very radiant. Again, that Chantecaille underneath will make anything look more skin-like because it is very radiant and skin-like. Do the same on this cheek. I do like this color. I'm tempted to bring something else in, but I'm gonna get bronzer on next and we'll go from there. But I do like this. It blends very easily. Very easily. And there's a couple of colors that I've had my eye on. You guys, the itch. I'm like applying bronzer really close to my nose just because I'm itchy there. We'll see how that turns out. Yeah, I like that with a brush. So nice. Again, there's the swatch of it. See, it goes a little orange on me. But I do like that. I'm curious if it stays emollient or it dries down. It's a tad sticky right now, but we'll see. I did bring in 2 bronzers that are on the Credo website. I've got the Westman Atelier Contour Stick in Biscuit. No, I grabbed the foundation. Ugh. Okay, well, we're just going to go in with this bronzer. It is the Well People Bio Baked Bronzer. They are coming out with multiple shades of this, so this is a good time to bring this up, which is very exciting. However, I really love this in Golden Hour. I could not stop using this when I first got it, as you can see from the packaging. The one thing that keeps me from using this more now is I was out in sunlight and it was very clear glitter particles, because it is a very shimmery blush, but some of those glitter particles were very noticeable in natural light. I'm gonna keep trying it and see if that is the case. But this on me without that peach blush is typically a more rosy bronzer, which is what I love, especially in summer, because it does look believable. Like I am tanned almost to the point of burning, which burning is what happens on my skin tone. So anything that kind of leans to that burnt look is going to be much more true on me. I don't know if you can see, but there's like, I can see one specific fleck of glitter that's right above my finger there. I wish it wasn't like that. I'm so curious to see what the other colors are, if they're just going to go deeper. Off the top of my head, I don't remember, but I did see the post and I was very, very excited. But I do just look very like I was out in the sun, you know? I love that. If I had Biscuit, I would apply it. I do really love Biscuit. For me, it is almost like a bronzer and a contour in one, and almost a blush. It's beautiful. It's very, very nice. All right, we're like halfway through the face, so what I'm going to do is switch my lip prep lip over to this Sea Silk Lip Balm by Mara. Wipe off the kinship. We're already smoother than when we started. Ooh, this is also in an aluminum tube. I love her packaging as well. Hopefully this goes better than that sunscreen. Ooh, it's like a corally color. I knew that. It comes in soft coral and a clear, and I picked up soft coral. I've been on a coral kick lately, and I'm just going to take some of that on my finger. It looks very pretty. And apply. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It is not scented, it just smells like ingredients. And it added a little wash of color. Honestly, a little bit more beige brown than I was thinking. I mean, it looks very, very bright in the tube. I'll swatch it on the back of my hand. I'm so confused. Maybe it's just more, it's like a like a very kind of nudish coral. That's it blended out on the back of my hand. It looks like it's going to be much brighter. Alas, it is not. But it feels nice. I will report back if those sea ingredients do for my lips what they do for my face. Love it. The Chantecaille has algae extract in it. All right, moving right along. I feel like the face is done to the point where we can test the big guy here, which is the Westman Atelier face powder. Her packaging is always so gorgeous, like even the carton that it comes in, but it comes in like the cutest little pouch, which I know a lot of people are like, I don't use mine. Oh, I do. If the packaging is beautiful and I want it to remain beautiful, I absolutely do. The packaging looks like this. We're gonna go back here so you can't see all the details of my setup, but trust me, it's beautiful. It's gold, shiny. There we go. Has her name across the top. Very weighty, like very weighty, especially for the size. There's the size in relation to my palm. So this, we're gonna get into some of the claims, because I do, like, $75 is no joke. And looking at this, there's zinc, mica, silica, jojoba seed, looks like macadamia oil or a derivative, cocoa seed extract, quinoa seed extract, magnesium. We're going to look up what the skincare claims are, but upon first touch, it feels very silky. That's what it looks like just picked up on the finger. Let's do the invisible test. Oh yeah, and that felt kind of weird in a good way, like very, very soft and soothing. Smoothing, soft and smoothing. Okay, Okay. I'm going to use my favorite kind of finishing powder brush, which is from Bare Minerals. It's the Flawless Finish. It just looks like this. I love it for tapping. So I'm going to pick this up. It picks up really nicely on the brush. You can kind of see it there. And we're going to go where I like to smooth, which is right underneath my eyes on either side of my nose. And I'm just going to do one side and we'll kind of compare if we think it is blurring. And I'll do this side of my chin. And this side of my forehead. Did you just see it? Yep, there's the glitter. See, I wish it wasn't that because this color is stunning. Okay. Up close. These are always tricky because I have talked about this before. If you're mattifying an area, it's going to look smoother because the light's not hitting every crease and texture, but that looks really nice. This is the side with, this is the side without. This side does look smoother and it does not look cakey at all. At all. This is the side without. I'll let it hit the light a little bit. You can definitely see texture. Let's go ahead and add a little bit there. Oh no, am I gonna like a $75 powder? This is outrageous. Outrageous. Ooh, I do. I like it. Anything that doesn't look cakey, especially in that area. Obviously, I love the phytosurgeons there, and I also love the Denesomyrex. Both are going to keep you from being super oily. The Denesomyrex more so than the phytosurgeons, but I haven't had an issue with either of those products. But on, like, this would lend itself more to traveling. Like if you need to blot and blur, this is going to be a lot easier to pop in your bag with a brush than the Denesomyrex Balm. Because you gotta like stick your finger in that. You could use a brush, but it's bigger, and like this is the perfect size to throw in your bag. Oh, I love it. I am quite matte, but on camera I'm quite matte. In real life I still have like a luminous, like a satin appearance to those areas. I really like this. I really like this. Let's pull up the claims of this and talk through that a little bit. Okay, I have this pulled up. I'm going to read a little bit. So I have mine in the shade Translucent Invisible. It says most complexions. You saw it pick up on my finger. There is a little bit of white, so deeper skin tones beware. But however, it comes in a pink bubble brightening shade, which I'm very interested in, especially for under the eyes. There used to be a product back in the day that I loved for brightening under my eyes that was pink, and I'm happy to see that trend coming around again. They also have Cream, which is a sheer light to medium, Dune, a sheer tan, and then Cafe, a sheer deep. So I'm happy to see that it comes in multiple shades. But the claims on this are, it's an antioxidant rich, potency packed. We've micro-milled active skincare ingredients into a powder that does more than just set. Ultra sheer and feathery light, this powder instantly smooths pores, even tones, and sweeps away shine. Skin Defense Shield Complex, trademarked, made with vitamin C and probiotics, shields from free radicals while protecting from blue light. Over time, pressed inactives help control sebum and refine skin texture. Works like makeup, acts like skincare for the ultimate how is this my skin this good effect. Almost butchered that. It says it's clean, talc free, and silicone free. That's so interesting because what did oh no, I didn't say talc earlier. Okay, couple of things. This is a very expensive powder and you only get 0.17 grams of product. Another powder that I would recommend is the Well People Super Brightening Powder for 20 bucks. However, if this is in your budget, you like a bit of luxury and you believe in those claims for skincare, this does what it says. It does smooth pore a little. It's mattifying. It's going to. It evens tone. I don't know. I got translucent. Sweeps away shine. It does, but it still gives a nice satin finish, and it does set the makeup. There's no stickiness there whatsoever. Help control sebum. It's a finishing powder. It's going to do that. And refine skin texture. That's a claim I'm not sure about. Also, I am not sure about the things that it's claiming for vitamin C and probiotics. I don't know that I have seen the scientific proof of vitamin C being stable enough to do so, although it's in a powder form, which I would think would help in that area. But then probiotics, keeping those probiotics alive, how they impact the skin, the jury's still out on those. And then shielding from free radicals and protecting from blue light. I will pop something up on the screen because I want to make sure that I'm sharing the truth here. I have an issue with all of these brands talking about blue light. If you are wearing sunscreen that protects from UVA and UVB rays, you are being protected from blue light damage on your face. And there's, again, not enough scientific evidence for me to think that that is something that we should all be doing. It is a marketing trend. Keep that in mind. I don't know how this is going to impact my skin. My skin traditionally doesn't love vitamin C, so I'm very curious how that turns out. I read a couple of the ingredients. I'm not going to go any further than that. At the end of the day, it's a powder. I do love skincare forward products, just like the Chantecaille Future Skin Gel. My skin is better after using this. This, we'll see. I do like the finish, though. I really like the finish. It is a little nicer than the Well People, but the Well People is amazing for $20. So again, if it's in your budget, I do like it so far. But if it is not in your budget, please do not fret. You don't need it. You don't need any of these things. Moving right along, let's go ahead and do a little bit of highlight. I'm going to use the Vapor Stick. I'm going to warm it up on the back of my hand and then use my finger, and we're going to tap. And I don't traditionally wear highlight, but honestly that powder does mattify it a little bit more than I like to be, so I am going to add this. And so far it is very pretty. This is another kind of elegant highlight, and this, what is this, Moonlight shade, I really like. I'm gonna go straight from the stick on this side. Very elegant. Does not look like pigment sitting on top of the skin. It just looks like a nice shine. There's a little bit of glitter, but honestly at this point I don't know if that's from the Well People or not. I love that Well People bronzer. I love Well People as a whole. I just wish it wasn't so glittery. But I really like that. Honestly, now that we have the rest of my cheek on, I do want to go back in with that Kjaer Weis and add more color because I like a lot of blush. And I honestly think we might keep the eyes very, very subtle today. I don't really want to wear a ton of eyeshadow. And we might just do, let's just see what that mascara does, you know? But I am going to tightline just to give the mascara the best chance possible with the Satin Kajal liner from Victoria Beckham Beauty in the shade Cocoa. I love this. It is also a clean brand. However, you have to buy directly from her site, which honestly I don't mind because there's been enough from her brand that I like to keep going back. And I plan to do a video on Victoria Beckham. I have a fantasy cart built right now. There were other things that I wanted to purchase, like this order, and we got a budget, you know? All right, let's go in with the Ilia Fullest Volumizing Mascara, and this is the shade Black, I believe. Does it say? It does not say, but it's black. Whatever the black shade is named. That's when you know you're getting old, is when you start looking at things like that. Love the brush. An Hourglass with natural bristles. That's my favorite kind of brush. I miss that. The Thrive does not have that, but the Thrive has the best look and removal. I will leave in a pinned comment how the removal of this goes. But let's see how application goes. Which is hard to judge on a brand new mascara because I'm one of the girls that really likes to let a mascara dry out a little bit so that I can really build volume. And every once in a while, you'll see a non-tubing mascara pop up in my empties, and it's usually a sample like this. I'm not going to invest in a traditional mascara formula because my heart is with Thrive, you know? But I'm going to let that first layer kind of dry, but that's one layer. It does give volume, and it does look like it's gathering, like bunching some of my lashes together. Maybe that's a little better. We'll go back in with the second coat though, because I really want to see if I can build this up. It is called the Fullest Volume, you know? Along with removal, I will also add in that comment how this wears if it flakes. I know that a traditional non-waterproof mascara is going to probably transfer, although there are some that don't, and I don't have oily lids, so that really shouldn't be for me. And I did set with that powder, as you saw, so it really shouldn't transfer, but I really hate when a mascara flakes. Do you know what? I usually love these Hourglass. That eye went so much better. I usually love the Hourglass wands, but this one is like so dipped in the middle that I think that's why some of my lashes are gathering together, is because they're hitting that top part of the arch more than that divoted part. You really got to get in there for it to touch everywhere. But it's really building out the outer lashes, which, you know, I love a cat eye. There's with, so 1 coat, 2 coats. 2 coats is nice. I ain't mad. I am not mad. See how this baby wears. Just gonna even them out, and then we're going to apply that last lip product and wrap this up, because I know that this has been a long one, y'all. But we're pulling ourselves together on a not so fabulous day. Yeah, I like this. I like the look that it gives me. It does volumize, and obviously it helps that I did some tight lining, but it's like a very feathery volume, which is nice. It's kind of like middle of the road for those things. All right, let us wipe that Mara lip balm off and pop out the 11 Perfect Form Tinted Lip Balm. And this has zinc 20%. The K Skin lip balm that I really love is a chemical SPF. So I'm so curious, so curious how this is in comparison to that. But that is the color Rose, like almost like a very like light peachy pink rose. I think it's gonna go really nicely with that blush. I am gonna line my lips with the Fit Glow lip liner in Nude. I don't traditionally line my lips every look, but I really want to see like a finished version of what this looks like, because the K Skin is just a clear. All right, got a nice little line there. And this has a silicone tip, but if you watch the video where I talk about the K Skin, it really moves. This one does not move the same, but I still like this kind of tip. I'm going to You guys, this is wild. That feels like, okay, I'm glad I lined my lips because, okay, I gotta wrap my head around this. When it comes out, it looks like it is going to be like a thick balm. It is not. It feels like a straight up oil, not a lip oil, like oil on the lips. And it has 20% zinc. A breakthrough balm that introduces silky hydration and serious sun protection. I'm blown away. I'm glad I lined my lips because it does feel like an oil that can easily kind of get everywhere. But I bet this is very seriously hydrating, and I cannot get over that it's 20% zinc and it feels that light. That makes me really want to try the rest of her SPF line. She's got a serum, a regular SPF, body SPF. Okay, I might have to break that rule that I just said and pick up some more. This line is also sold at Ulta. I am so impressed. We're going to do a whole video on this brand. Shea Bayberry Fruit Wax, Vegetable Oil, Hydrogenated Vegetable Oil, Candela Wax. This is crazy. This is crazy. There's shea butter too. I'm so glad to end it there. this is the finished look. Just a really easy, natural look to kind of pull myself together. I smell fantastic, and I'm so happy I got to try some of these. I think I really like everything except for that SPF. That SPF was not a fun experience for me, but everything else I really like. Like, I'm very surprised that I like this primer. I really like the 2 lip products that I got. I will definitely be wearing this, especially on the beach. I will kind of leave a pinned comment with follow-up on some of these, or we'll revisit them in another video. Cannot wait to try the hair product. Love the hand products from Paume. I love Alice Brooklyn. There's so many good things I could say about the brand and the scents. And yeah, I do feel a little bit happier now and a little bit better. And we got through it. There was some itching, but not too much. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you had a good Juneteenth. Also West Virginia Day, if you celebrate that. And I hope to see you in the next one, where I'm, fingers crossed, not dealing with this cold or this allergy attack, because I cannot. But yeah, I will see you in the next one. Until then, have a great day. Bye.